For you to make it in life, there are two words which are normally used. And I have decided not to use success because the words which I'm talking about is hard work equals to success. And most individuals tend to attribute that you only need hard work for you to be successful in life. But I believe as time goes by, I am one of those individuals who is open to new ideas and I am ready to change my perspective or opinion when I see what I used to believe in is probably not holding any water. So there's something which made I, as an individual, to kind of change my perspective on what hard work is and can it relate to success. Now, this thing which I'm going to share about, most individuals have attributed to it. Not only one person, but those people who are honest with themselves, they tend to believe or to attribute to this one thing which I'm going to share. And what influenced I to come even up with this video is that recently I have finished reading the memo of Phil Knight. And Phil Knight has attributed to luck as one of the factors which contributed to his own success. And before you make some quick judgment that, or I'm not really factoring in how hard work this individual Phil Knight worked, if you read through out that book, you will realize that Phil Knight was one of the individuals who worked hard for him to develop or to create what Nike is today. Even if they are going through some challenges, I believe at the moment, but he went through hell and he was able to sustain all through the challenges which he faced. So he is a hardworking individual. But at the end of his memo, there is something which he contributed or he attributed to the success of his business, that is Nike. He attributed to luck. And before you make some random conclusion, there's one individual who also, I believe, discussed about the whole issue of luck when it comes to the success of an individual in life. And this, I got it from the psychology of money. So from this individual, I believe I've forgotten his name, but I will come up with his name as time goes by. He said that if there were two individuals who you really need to attribute to how they got luck in life or how luck plays a great role in life is Bill Gates. Bill Gates had a friend who was also a computer enthusiast, and this individual, as per Bill Gates' evidence, or I can say what, yeah, Bill Gates himself said about this individual. This was one of the most gifted person he has ever come across. That came from Bill Gates. But this friend of Bill Gates had an accident and he died at a younger age. So Bill Gates went out to be one of the richest man on the planet. But this individual, who also Bill Gates had, said that they were somehow interested to start a business together. Due to bad luck, his life was taken away first. So what am I trying to kind of share out with you as an individual you are interested, even if you are going to watch out this video anyway, is that most of the individuals tend to believe this idea that by you just working hard, that you are guaranteed of success. And that's not true. I don't want to take the whole issue of the harder you work, the luckier you get. Hard work plays a great role in someone's life, and the more you work hard, the more likely you are going to be successful. And there's also a good example I need to give out. There's a given YouTuber known as Most Critical, and he is one of those individuals. He has almost around 17 million subscribers, even more than that. And he also attributed to his success to being luck. He said, yeah, he was consistent. He had posted YouTube videos since 2007, around them, I believe. That is the correct figure, that's the correct time frame. And he said that even if he was consistent, but there was an individual who reacted to his video. And that's how he somehow got to be known, and more individuals and individuals started to follow his content. So, and this is now going to be something which I'm going to talk about those individuals, more especially who sell online courses, for example, on how to be successful on YouTube. I believe those things may create a community, but the chances of you being successful, yeah, they may have some, or they can add some spices to your success, but I seriously don't believe they play that critical role for you as an individual to be that successful on YouTube or maybe in any venture. Probably where I can attribute to maybe where hard work can play a great role for you to be a success is maybe corporate job, of which it's not most individuals who are going to attain success through climbing that radar unless you go at some educational, and you also need to have that kind of luck to be in a position to have the resources for you to for you to progress your own career or your own academic qualifications. So there's great things which need to play into role for you to at least be for you at least to realize that it's hard work which came into play for you to kind of achieve that success which you're interested in. So for those individuals, for example, if you're interested to start a given business or you're going after a given career, you should not eliminate or start working haphazardly just because you have heard that it's only luck which is going to make you successful. But what I'm trying to say is that despite you working hard, working your ass off, trying the best you can, trying to be as consistent as you can, there's that great role of chance which plays in your favor, which can enable you to be a success. And that's why I will try to, not I will try, but at the end of the day I am going to read this book. There's a given author who says it's kind of a randomness, something like that. The title of that book is about randomness, and it's by Nicholas Taleb. I believe that's the right time of the author, and I'm going to read. And this is one of those individuals who says that individuals tend to underestimate the role of chance or the role of luck for them to be successful, either in investing or probably in what they are doing. Anyway, I would like your thoughts. Are you one of the strong supporters of luck, or you strongly believe that it's through only hard work which is going to ensure you become successful in your life, in your pursuit, in whichever industry or field you're interested to pursue? I would like your thoughts in the comment section. Like, subscribe, share. See you in my next one.